Welcome to Trickham Media Center. Hi, I'm Alicia McCullough. I'm the Media Specialist. Let's talk a little bit about supplementary materials and the Gwinnett County IFAA selection policy. What are supplementary or non-school owned materials? Any medium or material, print or non-print, designed to supplement the core materials for a course. Examples include videos, DVDs, YouTube or other social media websites, general websites, software, books, posters, games, any other materials that teachers or staff members might use to help supplement core materials. Teachers and staff members are free to use these materials as long as the materials meet the general criteria for selection and have been evaluated, reviewed, and approved before showing to students. Here are some general criteria for selection. Materials shall support and be consistent with the AKS. They should meet high standards of quality in factual content and presentation. Material should be appropriate for the subject area, age, emotional development, ability level, and social development of the students for whom the materials are selected. They should have a literary, social value. Materials chosen shall be written and produced by competent and qualified authors and producers. Materials chosen should avoid gender, role, age, ethnic, and other stereotyping. Physical format, medium, and appearance of the materials shall be suitable for their intended use. The materials selected shall be purchased and used in compliance with current copyright laws. In the past, teachers were required to have all supplementary materials approved by the Media Committee. Trickham's local school policy has changed to what we call a teacher discretionary policy. Individual teachers and staff members will use their professional discretion to evaluate, review, and approve these materials based upon the Gwinnett County IFAA selection policy. Does this mean approval by the Media Committee goes away? No, the Media Committee still approves materials for the Media Center, but teachers are no longer required to contact the Media Committee to approve supplementary materials that they wish to use in their own classrooms. We have what we call a tier structure at Trickham Middle School. Tier 1 is the individual teacher and or a teacher buddy. They will review, evaluate, and approve supplementary materials before showing them to their students for their individual classrooms. In this tier, there's the option of having an informal review by the department chair or grade level administrator to decide if a class level permission form with specifics about the supplemental material is advised. In Tier 2, that's the departmental review and approval of supplementary material. Again, it's that same option with the informal review by the grade level administrator to decide if a class level permission form with specifics about the supplemental material is advised. Also, there's an option to submit forms to the Media Committee as a request and or for purchase for the Media Center collection. Tier 3 is where individual teachers and staff members and departments submit requests to the Media Committee for purchase in the Media Center. Please note that reading materials or videos that have been approved by the Media Committee for the Media Center are not automatically approved for whole class captive audience, classroom instruction, and or in-class reading or viewing. Teachers are highly encouraged to informally review these materials with the grade level administrator to decide if a class level permission form with specifics about the supplemental material is advised. Okay, so why have best practices? Let's talk a little bit about the parental challenge of supplementary materials and our Trickham local school policy. If there's a parental challenge at the teacher or staff member level, Teachers or staff members must submit written documentation to the principal of the review and evaluation process used to approve the supplemental material. This includes a copy of the supplemental material, AKS, lesson plan used, signed permission forms, or other documentation per the request of the principal. If there is a parental challenge at the departmental level, department chairs will submit written documentation to the principal of the grade level review and the evaluation used to approve the supplemental material. This includes a copy of the supplemental material, AKS, lesson plans used, signed grade level permission forms, or other documentation by request of the principal. If there's a parental challenge at the media committee level, it's in accordance with Gwinnett County policies that all challenges of Media Center materials are handled through the Gwinnett County Challenge Materials Procedure. Now, why review and evaluate before showing students? Be careful. Websites such as YouTube may have adult advertisements, or the "You may also like" area may feature mature material. Here's a description of PG-13. It says, parents strongly cautioned. There's crude and sexual humor, language, and a brief drug reference. Here's a description for PG. It says PG says parental guidance advised, war, violence, blood, and gore. So the best practice is to review and evaluate before showing. Download or embed videos from YouTube or other websites. RealPlayer is a great option for downloading. Determine which part of a movie aligns perfectly with the AKS that you're trying to teach and just show a clip. Make sure all students have received parental permission before reading teen, mature, or sensitive books out loud. Let's talk a little bit about blocked websites. You want to check websites before classroom use to make sure that they are accessible. Websites are regularly blocked by Gwinnett County schools. If you find a website that you feel is appropriate but has been blocked, you must fill out a tech ticket. All blocked websites will be viewed and or approved for use by the local school principal. Unblocking a website may take several weeks since it must be sent to the county. Let's recap. At all levels, make sure supplementary materials have been reviewed and evaluated before showing to students. And if a parental challenge occurs, be prepared with the appropriate documentation. Okay, let's talk about copyright, the copyright disclaimer, and for fair use. The U.S. Copyright Office has certain factors when considering fair use. The purpose and character of the use, including whether it's used for commercial or nonprofit or educational purposes, the nature of the copyrighted work, the amount and the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole, and the effect of the use upon the potential market for the value of that copyrighted work. Copyright infringement concerns for teachers. Cases where teachers have run into legal concerns include using or showing the same material again and again, year after year, as well as making multiple copies. Materials of legal concern include a book chapter, newspaper, magazine articles, prose, short stories, short essays, or web articles, poems, artwork of graphic images, film and video productions, music, such as sheet music, songs, or lyrics, and broadcast programs. Be careful. Classroom sets of photocopied novels are one area to be careful with. Another is using the same article or material year after year without approval from the copyright holder. Alright, let's move on to General Media Center information. We will begin Media Center orientation for 6th grade only beginning the first week of school. Because the Media Center will be in use most of the first week of school, we will begin whole class checkout during the 2nd week of school. Teachers can schedule the Media Center using On My Calendar in the staff section for book checkout and computer use. There is a 6th grade Connections course that's taught in the Media Center. Each school day, the Media Center will be used for 6th grade Connections. During this time, the Media Center computers will not be available for whole class use. 7th and 8th grade teachers will be able to schedule book checkout during the 6th grade Connections, but we ask that you speak to your students about using lower voices as they enter and use the Media Center during this time. Let's talk about Common Core and the Media Center. Teachers who are interested in creating learning environments that enhance students' abilities to comprehend and think critically about content will be interested in creating text sets for unit instruction. We have this amazing book called Teaching with Text Sets, if you'd like to take a look at it. What are text sets? Text sets include information in a variety of modalities such as print, audio, and visual. These may include subscription research databases, online interactive encyclopedias or ebooks, podcasts, performances, news footage, live footage, historical photographs, drawings, paintings, artifacts, Library of Congress collections, and sculptures. At the conclusion of the unit, students engage in project-based learning where they create projects using Web 2.0 tools. There's plenty of free resources and subscriptions for Gwinnett County teachers. One that you might be interested in using is the Online Research Library. We have tons of research databases there for you to get nonfiction materials and text and pictures. And if you decide that you are interested in creating units using text sets or using project-based learning, please feel free to contact me. Trickham Middle School and Gwinnett County have tons of ebooks, subscription databases, and Web 2.0 tools that will make your life easier, and help is just yours at the asking. Are we done yet? Almost done. Just about. All teachers and staff members must sign the teacher discretion disclaimer and the copyright disclaimer. These are available online and can be e-signed. Just log in, visit the Media Center page, click on Supplementary Materials to e-sign. There's the page right there. There's one for teacher discretion disclaimer, and there's one for the copyright permission disclaimer. Okay, I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope that you have a happy school year.